Say, who doesn't love having two screens to play with? Better ergonomics, more visuals at a glance, and juggling all your activities like a pro. But you know what really makes the difference? Slapping them on a dual monitor mount. And in today's video, we're counting down the top 5 best dual monitor arms that'll have you working like a productivity superhero. From budget-friendly options to the cream of the crop, I bet there's something for everybody here. Let's get started. First up, we have the VIVO dual monitor desk mount. A budget pick that makes total sense when you're looking to save a little bit after splurging on your new displays. And I say that because it's got most of the bells and whistles of our top pick, but at a quarter of the price. It lets you tilt and twist each of your monitors individually to get that perfect viewing angle. And it also plays along well if you want to swivel it to 180 degree or rotate 360 degree. Sure, you can't adjust the height as easily, but you can solve that problem easily just by loosening that screw in the back. Remember though, both your monitors must be set at the same height, which may matter depending on the type of work you do. Now, this stand can handle monitors up to 30 inches wide, but VIVO's got a heftier version if you've got really chunky models. And once you clamp it up, rest assured it'll save tons of your precious desk space. The mount can support up to 22 pounds per monitor. That's some serious arm strength if you ask me. So, if you can live with the height limitation, why spend more when you can get all the functionality you need for a fraction of the cost? Now, if you're the type who spends most of your time glued to one screen and only occasionally glances at the other, a stacked setup might be your jam. And our next model, the Hemudu dual monitor stand, has to be the best choice for that purpose. Sure, craning your neck up isn't the most ergonomic thing in the world, but if you're not constantly switching between the two, it could be a real neck saver in the long run. The first thing that makes Hemudu stand out from the crowd is its exceptional weight capacity. We're talking 44 pounds per screen, up to 34 inches wide. That's right, these arms are beefier than a bodybuilder, and with those removable VESA plates, installation's a breeze. And let's not forget, despite the vertical setup, you can easily move the adjustable brackets to up to 50-degree swivel and 15-degree tilt. Sure, they're not much compared to the others on our list, but remember, it has 12-level height adjustment along the center pole, which pretty much balances out the whole configuration. Now, you could be thinking, but won't that take up tons of desk space? Well, yes, the base is a bit on the wider side, but hey, at least you can stash some of that pesky cabling underneath thanks to those raised feet. And to be honest, you'll barely find as flexible a vertical dual monitor mount as the Hemudu in today's market, especially at its price point. It's definitely the best pick if you're looking to save your neck while keeping those dual displays top to bottom. Up next, we have the Mountup wall mount dual monitor stand. If you're ready to commit to a specific home setup and don't mind getting a little handy, it might be just the ticket. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wall mounting? That's a lot of work, right? Well, that's right, but everything considered, it's totally worth it. First off, the price is unbeatable. We're talking less than half the cost of our desk-mounted champ we'll cover shortly, and it still packs a punch. This thing can handle displays up to 32 inches and 17.6 pounds each. That's some hefty muscle for a wall-mounted stand. But here's the catch. You can't just slap this up on any old wall. The manufacturer insists you anchor it to a brick, concrete, or wooden stud. Drywall alone just ain't gonna cut it. I know that sounds like a bit of a hassle, but trust me, if you've got the right setup, this is arguably the most stable way to mount your monitors. Talking about adjustability, these gas spring arms let you move those displays around any way you please. Tilt, swivel, pivot, you name it, this mount's got it. Plus, those detachable VESA plates make installation a breeze. And let's not forget the super clean cable management. Those hidden tracks on the arms keep your cables tucked away neatly, making it look clean and organized. All in all, if you're ready to get a little handy and you've got the perfect wall setup, the Mountup dual monitor wall mount might just be the budget-friendly, super sturdy solution you've been searching for. When it comes to monitor mounts, the name Ergotron is synonymous with quality. And let me tell you, their LX dual monitor arm is the pinnacle of their dual screen setups. Now, looking at the price tag, you'll surely say, it's so darn expensive. Well, that's true, but don't forget that it's built to last, with a 10-year warranty to back it up. And when you get your hands on it, you'll understand why the price tag is worth it. The real magic is in the gas spring arms. Silky smooth, super precise, and they can move those screens around like a dance routine. You want 360 degrees of rotation? No problem. 75 degrees of tilt? You got it. And with 13 inches of lift, you can find the perfect side-by-side or low-angle view to boost your productivity. But it's not just about the fancy features. Ergotron's attention to detail is what really sets this mount apart. The streamlined design, the cable management options, the sturdy desk clamp, it all comes together to create a workspace that's both functional and clean. But won't this take up a ton of space? Nope, not a chance. These arms fold up nice and tight when you're not using them, so you can reclaim that desk space for all your essential office goodies. So, if you're ready to treat yourself and invest in a dual monitor setup that's built to last, the Ergotron LX is the way to go. Just be prepared to open up that wallet a little wider. And finally, if you're in the market for the best of the best dual monitor setup, let me introduce you to the Mountup dual monitor arm. Sure, it's not the cheapest option out there, but trust me, it's worth every penny. This thing is built like a tank, with heavy-duty steel and aluminum alloy construction that means business. The real magic, though, is in those gas spring arms. Effortless adjustments, 90 degrees of tilt, 180 degrees of swivel. You name it, this mount's got it. Also, those beefy arms are both strong and generous enough to hold 20 pounds and up to 32-inch monitors without a hitch. And you can even rotate those arms into multiple portrait positions if you're feeling fancy, which can skyrocket your productivity when your work demands it. But the best part? This thing takes up barely any desk space. No bulky feet or awkward setups, just sleek, streamlined, and oh so functional. Hiding the cables is also super easy with its exclusive wire paneling, which keeps everything nice and tidy, freeing up that precious desk space for all your other tech goodies. Now, if you're wondering how hard it is to set up, let me tell you, Mountup has got your back. With all the necessary hardware, tools, and instructions included, it's a breeze. Just crank that hex bolt and let the counterbalance do its thing. The Mountup dual monitor arm is surely the way to go if you're looking to upgrade your dual monitor game and don't mind having to stretch your budget a bit. Trust me, your neck and your productivity will thank you. Thanks for sticking around. For more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the channel. Click the bell icon too, so you'll get notified every time we drop a new video at FlexiViews.